Today's horoscope, Aries, April 21st, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. While a Sun-Mars clash can encourage you to be direct today, it can go too far. People can be tense, insensitive, and impatient if they don't have something productive to do under this challenging influence. Love can be difficult in some ways today, as there is a tendency for others to be crude or pushy. Risk-taking in love or with money, as tempting as this may be, is not advisable as it won't lead to happiness or satisfaction. You might try to direct excess energy constructively, such as through reasonable physical activity. Watch for conflicts where high ego drives take over, since these will go nowhere good. Instead, you could allow frustrations to motivate you to make improvements. Ideally, the day encourages you to let go of some of your inhibitions so that you can enjoy yourself more fully. With increased freedom and respect, relationships flourish. There's excellent energy up for the taking. Today could be a big one for asking for a favor or pitching your significant lover something. As mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet of the mind and communication, spin within your solar house of identity, your zodiac sign, he will link in a sextile to powerhouse Pluto orbiting in the early degrees of your solar house of aspirations. This will give you the strong intellectual capacity and the perfect words to discuss your heartfelt hopes and dreams and get your partner on board to help support you and lift you up. A life-changing realization may hit Aries. Your greater professional community will inspire you, as Mercury in your sign sextiles Pluto in Aquarius. When you least expect it, someone may offer a life-changing perspective of who you are as a professional and what you want to accomplish in your career path. You could attend an online seminar or an offline event to hear someone speak about their professional success. Even just talking to good friends can help you feel differently about your career path. Be open to different perspectives if you want to level up. The position of the heavenly bodies will make you a highly sought-out individual this week. People intuitively sense your wisdom and will knowingly or unknowingly ask that you help them with their problems. You must be aware of this so that you can keep track of your own energy level. You tend to become exhausted without realizing it. Set yourself a bedtime this week and don't fail to meet it. Limit your availability to others after dinner time so that you have time to center yourself before bed. Cooperation is a key focus of a vibration. As independent and self-sufficient as you are known to be, working in a mutually cooperative way with others can see you make greater strides in a much shorter period of time. In fact, there are just some things that take more than one person to make happen. Be receptive to the possibilities that can happen when you combine your talents with those of another. You are sure to be delighted with the results. The sun's departure from Aries today might bring your birthday month to a close, but not the job of defining what you want from your new solar, let alone coming up with a game plan. Instead, while Mercury returned to Aries during the week to focus more on the when, where, and how, Venus is not only 11 days away from her return and a chance to once again give your heart a voice, but from her first encounter with Neptune, the planet of hopes and dreams here in our lifetime. Meanwhile, the sun's return to your income sector today kicks off the most lucrative months of 2025. A week after turning direct, Venus, the planet of love, is on her way back to Aries but is still 11 days away. This is giving Mars time to settle into his first weekend back in your romantic sector, for what is also for a do-over. Also a do-over is Mercury, the planet of communications, first weekend back in Aries and after last weekend's full moon in your relationship sector, adding to the rising communication support since then. Daily Planetary Overview. Today brings a unique blend of insight and spontaneity as Mercury in Aries forms a harmonious sextile with Pluto in Aquarius. This alignment opens the door to powerful revelations, some of which may come as subtle realizations, while others might show up as sudden clarity in conversations or decisions you've been mulling over. It's a moment where truth begins to surface, and that clarity can have a ripple effect across your relationships, your commitments, and even your perception of your own goals. If you've been waiting for the right information to guide your next step, keep your eyes and ears open. It may arrive in a surprising form today. Perhaps through a meaningful talk with a friend, an unexpected message, or even through quiet reflection. Whatever the source, what you learn now could shift how you engage with the people and promises that matter most to you. It's like the missing puzzle piece finally falls into place, and suddenly, you see the full picture with sharper focus. But as clarity arrives in one area, the energy of Venus in Pisces sextiling Uranus in Taurus might throw a few curveballs your way in others. Plans could shift quickly. Arrangements you thought were solid may need to be reworked. It might feel as though things are moving a little too fast, or that the ground beneath you is wobbling when all you wanted was a calm, predictable day. If you're feeling agitated by the unpredictability, pause. Breathe. Remind yourself that change isn't always a disruption, it can be an invitation. An invitation to realign with something even better than what you originally planned. In times like these, it's helpful to stay rooted in what you can control: your focus, your actions, and your mindset. Right now, your motivation is high, and your ability to translate ideas into action is sharp. This is an excellent time to channel your energy into a project or goal that matters to you. Whether it's career-related, creative, or personal, your dedication can lead to real progress. You may find that others take notice too. Recognition may come your way not just for your results, but for the thoughtful approach and resilience you bring to the process. Don't underestimate the value of pacing yourself and being strategic. If you're someone who juggles multiple tasks, now is the time to prioritize and hone in on what truly deserves your energy. By concentrating your efforts, you'll find that you not only move forward faster but with greater confidence and clarity. And if you can bring others into your vision, whether it's colleagues, collaborators, or loved ones, you'll be amazed at how quickly momentum builds. Your passion is contagious, and people are more likely to jump on board when they see your commitment in action. In your romantic life, there may be a strong desire to feel both emotionally and physically connected. You may be craving deeper intimacy, closeness, or simply a sense of being seen and appreciated. That's completely valid. If you're in a relationship, now could be a good time to plan a shared experience that brings you closer, something simple but meaningful, like a long conversation under the stars, cooking a new recipe together, or revisiting a place that holds memories for you both. And don't overlook the joy of small financial wins: finding a bargain, making a thoughtful purchase, or organizing your finances in a way that feels empowering. Every step counts, and they all build toward a more abundant future. This is also a powerful moment for reconnecting with your roots. Perhaps it's a visit with a relative, a phone call that turns into a heartfelt conversation, or even stumbling across an old photo that brings back a flood of memories. Re-establishing family ties, whether by blood or chosen family, can bring unexpected healing and even inspiration. You may hear stories today that deepen your understanding of where you come from and how those past connections have shaped the values you carry forward. You might even come across an old family remedy or health practice that piques your interest, something your grandparents swore by, and suddenly, you're curious to try it for yourself. Sometimes, wisdom skips a generation, only to land in your lap right when you need it. As we move through the waves of today's energy, remember that your ability to adapt with grace and lead with heart is one of your greatest strengths. The universe isn't throwing these shifts at you to test you, it's aligning circumstances to help you grow into a more empowered, aware version of yourself. So ask yourself, what truth am I discovering today? What change am I being asked to embrace, not resist? How can I show up for myself and those I care about with more clarity, courage, and compassion? If something in this message resonates with you, I'd love to hear about it. What new insight are you sitting with today? Have you noticed unexpected changes in your plans or relationships? Share your experience in the comments. It might be the encouragement someone else needs right now. Let's keep this space supportive, open, and real. We're all learning as we go, and that, in itself, is something to celebrate.